What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny. We are back with another This Week in Destiny, giving you all the heads up on everything that you can expect for the up and coming week. This week sees the return of Iron Banner. We have a full breakdown of the weekly rituals, seasonal challenges, and what Tess is available for Bright Dust this week. As always, there's a lot to get through, so be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below. And remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. We are fast approaching 175,000 subscribers, so make sure to hit that red button and ring that bell to ensure you don't miss an update. But without further delay, guys, let's jump into the video. Another week and another This Week in Destiny. This week is week 6 of Season of Defiance, and with that we see the return of Iron Banner. Now Iron Banner is rotating through its game modes each time it's in rotation, with this week's Iron Banner being Eruption. Now Eruption requires you to get kill streaks to build up your abilities, and if you can't get a kill to refresh your 15-second timer, then you will erupt, taking out any enemies that are close by. It's a fun and fast-paced game mode, so if you haven't earned your Iron Lord seal just yet, make sure to jump in upon this week's weekly reset. Now moving over to the featured raid and dungeon content for the week, this week's featured raid is the King's Fall raid, the second reprised raid in Destiny 2. Now as the featured raid, all the challenges are available, making it perfect if you're still earning that Kingslayer seal. As for the featured dungeon, this is the Prophecy dungeon that launched alongside Season of Rivals, and much like the King's Fall raid, if you can take out the final bosses in both of these activities, they will both offer pinnacle rewards. Perfect if you're still on the power grind and looking to jump into Grandmaster Nightfalls in next week's weekly reset. Now from here we're going to move on to Dares of Eternity and the 30th Anniversary Pack activity, and this week sees the Prefactor armor set available. That's from Season of the Chosen, alongside the Scatterhorn armor set once again from Forsaken. Now with Season of the Chosen armor, we also have Season of the Chosen weapons in rotation, including the Scathelocke, the Extraordinary Rendition, the Brass Attacks, the Threaded Needle, the Code Duello, the Imperial Needle, the Far Future, the Honor's Edge, the Distant Tumulus, the Interference, the Shepherd's Watch, and the Annual Skate Hand Cannon. Now some of these weapons are absolutely awesome and well worth chasing, so make sure to jump into Dares to get your hands on them. Now speaking of awesome, massive shout out to Bespoke Post for sponsoring today's video, who are a monthly membership club delivering a box of awesome top shelf goods from under the radar brands. Now 90% of the products come from small brands, many of which are based right here in the US, and every month they introduce cool new products, and these are all based on your personal preference. Now every box of awesome has around $70 worth of goods inside, but you only pay a fraction of that price. You even get to preview your box before it's even shipped. You can decide to keep it, swap it out for a different box entirely, or just skip the month at no charge at all. One of my favorites is the Weekender bag. Now this is made from a durable cotton canvas, perfect for daily adventures or breaks away. And if you fancy sneaking out your laptop with you as well, it can even fit up to a 15-inch laptop inside. But if you like to hang out with nature, then I highly recommend checking out the Retreat box. This includes an on-the-go hammock, which is made from heavy-duty nylon and polyester, as well as an on-the-go blanket that folds into its own pillow. Now if this all sounds awesome to you, you'll love this epic deal. You'll be able to get 20% off your first box of awesomeness by clicking the link in the description and entering Jarv20 at the checkout, or by going to bespokepost.com/Jarv20. Once again, massive thank you to Bespoke Post for sponsoring today's video, and you can find all their links and details down in the video description below. Now from here we're going to move on to the weekly rituals, and we have a new Nightfall for week 6 of Season 20. The Lake of Shadows returns to rotation, which has been reworked as part of Season of Defiance. If you enjoy Wellspring and even the Preservation mission, said no one ever, then you may be a big fan of the changes in the Lake of Shadows. As for Nightfall exclusive rewards, the Swarm machine gun returns. Now this weapon has brand new perks for Season 20, so if you're looking for an arc machine gun with target lock, then the Swarm machine gun will tick that box. Now moving over to the Crucible, we see Mayhem return to rotation as a Crucible rotator. Now as always, there's normally seasonal changes linked to Mayhem throughout the course of the season, so if they're still outstanding, then this week may be your chance to get those seasonal challenges done. As for bonus ranks this week though, that can be found over in Gambit. So much like Mayhem, if you've been holding on to your Gambit seasonal challenges, then this week will be the week to tick them all off. It will also be a great chance to earn the ritual weapon and its associated ornament. Now from here we're going to move on to the Lost Sectors for the up and coming week. This week kicks off with the Gilded Precept over on Neomuna, offering exotic gauntlets. On Wednesday we'll be heading over to the excavation site for those exotic chest pieces, with Thursday offering the Skye dock and those exotic helmets. On Friday we'll be returning to the quarry for those exotic boots, and Saturday we'll be heading back to Aphelios Rest for another chance at exotic gauntlets. This Sunday though, we'll be heading to Chamber of Starlight for exotic chest pieces, and we'll be rounding out the week once again in Perdition for another chance at exotic helmets. So if you're still chasing down some of the new exotics from Lightfall, be sure to plan your week accordingly. And if you want to check out this calendar for yourself, make sure to do so over in Today in Destiny, and the link to that is down in the video description below. Now next up we have seasonal challenges, and there are just 6 challenges this week. The first is called Forceful Liberator. So here you need to defeat combatants in the Defiant Battlegrounds playlist using power weapons, and you'll get bonus progress if they deal solar damage. That's alongside Relentless Liberator, so you gain bonus rewards using a Defiant key at the end of Defiant Battleground playlist activities on both normal and legend difficulties. Next we have Vexing Liberator, so here you need to defeat Vex with seasonal weapons, and you'll get bonus progress for Vex defeated in seasonal activities. That's alongside Defiant Crucible Ornament, and here you need to acquire the Crucible Ornament for the Ecliptic Distaff. Next up we have Elegant Weaponry, and here you need to defeat combatants in Vanguard playlist or strikes while using swords, bows or glaives. And the final challenge for this week is Absolutely Stunning, and here you need to stun 50 champions. Now all these challenges offer Challenger XP, and some offer Bright Dust, which brings us nicely onto the final section of today's video, and that's what Tess has available for Bright Dust in week 6 of Season of Defiance. Now over in the featured Bright Dust shelf we have a rare emote called the Can't Go On. This is brand new for this season and will set you back 400 Bright Dust. That's alongside the Exotech Exotic Go Shell from Season of the Sechrist, so if you missed out on this, this will set you back 2,850 Bright Dust this week. That's alongside the Catch Flight Entrance, a legendary transmat effect from Season of the Hunt that will set you back 450 Bright Dust this week. As for the shaders this week, we have the Laguna Cruiser from Season of the Hunt as well, and this will set you back 300 Bright Dust. And that's alongside the Polished Sea Stone, which was available recently, but is available once again for 300 Bright Dust this week. Now over in the main Bright Dust store we have an exotic multiplayer emote called Arcade Games. This is brand new for Season of Defiance, so if you're looking to pick this one up, this will set you back 4,250 Bright Dust. Alongside that we have Universal Armor Ornaments, and these are for the Eververse armor set for Season 20. Now this week we'll see the boots become available, so you Warlocks have the Technologic boots, you Hunters have the Limitless Subversion Strides, and you Titans have the Cogent Beat Greaves. All of these will set you back 1,200 Bright Dust, so make sure to pay Tess a visit with each and every class. Next up we have an exotic Go Shell called the Kit Shell. This is brand new for this season and will set you back 2,850 Bright Dust. That's alongside a legendary weapon ornament for the Trust, and this is called Blind Faith. Now this originally launched back in Forsaken and is very rare, so make sure to pick this one up for 700 Bright Dust this week. That's alongside the Exahelion, this awesome looking exotic ship from Season of the Sechrist that will set you back 2,000 Bright Dust this week. As for the penultimate item, this is the Magic Trick Ghost Projection, new for Season of Defiance, and will set you back 1,500 Bright Dust this week. And the final item on offer is an exotic weapon ornament for the Trespasser, and that's called Shiro's Watch. Now there's some really awesome weapon ornaments this season, and this is one of them, so make sure to pick it up for 1,250 Bright Dust. So there we have it guys, a good look on everything that you can expect for week 6 of Season of Defiance. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to pick to the game as always guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.